And hello, everybody. Welcome to this latest installment of the OOTP 21 Perfect Team series. No, this is not an optical illusion or anything like that. This is the 86th part, and we are doing it the day after I did part 85, today being 2/1/21, February 1st, 2021. And let's show you why I'm doing an episode today. We have 25,981 points in the old Perfect Point Bank. I have moved to League 295, or maybe I have stayed there, considering I just missed the playoffs with an 85 and 77 mark last week, and the season just beginning. Because you play a season of baseball every week in Perfect Team. And we're winding down this OOTP 21 season, if you will. OOTP 22 probably comes out next month. There are rumors now that the baseball season may be delayed 1 month or thereabouts, and the Players Union is talking about a 154 game season instead of 162, and then once again they would do expanded playoffs. But let's just show you why it is I am doing an episode, because I sold Gerritt Cole and he went for 20,000. Nobody bit on me taking him. Aroydis Chapman went for 5,400, so I sold him. I successfully sold him at 6,000. So we have new cards to get and new cards to pull. I am still looking for my first perfect pull, and how did I keep Cole Tucker at shortstop? Oh well, don't matter. I must have messed that up yesterday. Okay, see if we have any inactives. And at this point, yeah, these are all of my inactives. At this point, now that we have crossed into February, I'm not really looking to get 25 packs. What I am looking at is getting 2 diamonds, okay, which I'm going to do. And Polly, remember to hit get more here so we can open all of these at once. We're going to get 1 gold pack, and that is good. And we are going to get 2 bronze packs. I have a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting a perfect card. The perfect cards that I had, Gerritt Cole, who I just auctioned off, and I have Willie Mays. I purchased those through the auction, so looking for a perfect pull still. Last year, when you didn't see all of this, and I'm in the wrong thing here. I'm in the wrong thing. I don't have any more perfect points. I have 981. So we want to open up our cards and see if we could pick anybody up. That will be worth it. In OOTP 20, which none of you saw because I wasn't doing YouTube videos until late April, early May of last year, I had 3 perfect pulls. Now this is pretty good. 2 bronzes, a gold, and 3 irons. Adam Luke being the Tampa Bay Ray I picked up. And the gold is Max Muncy of the Dodgers, the world champion Dodgers. And this is Johnny Callison, who hit the home run in the '64 All-Star game that won it for the National League. I know that name. That's a '63 card. And we have we had 1 gold, we had Randy Reed, we had Max Schrock. So we'll open up the next pack. Yes, I know I get a gold, thank you for the fireworks. Still no Perfecto yet. Boy, Simon Yamaguchi has really fallen. He's fallen 19 points down to a 43. And my gold here was Christian Pache. He's an 89 center fielder and a rookie prospect at 21 or thereabouts, a rookie. So now we're down to the 2 packs. Do we do the diamond packs yet? No, we're going to do it now. We have another historical. We have 1 diamond coming our way, which is this. Zach Greinke of the Houston Astros, the well-traveled Zach Greinke, and we picked 4 Iron players. So now we have one more pack to open. And I lost audio. I don't know how that happened. So you're stuck with me for a bit. Oh, things that happen. I was playing around with my audio mixer on the OBS and I lost audio. But you could hear me, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to pause for a moment and see what I could do to get it back. So stand by, folks. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. I had the audio of my desktop crash in OBS Studio, so I just shut it down and turned it back on again. Did a quick audio test. By the way, if you ever want to do an audio test and you need to test your desktop audio, I recommend Flamethrower by Jay Giles Band, because that opening bit, that pop 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 bit, you'll know if you have audio or not. So where were we? We had just opened up about 30 cards, 5 different packs. So we're going to have some players to sell off, and I accidentally must have sold one of my better shortstops, because I'm stuck with like a 59 shortstop here. So let's just ask the computer, anybody good? Anybody you want to keep? So we have Preacher Rowe now on our team. Well, we're actually going to sell him. We're going to keep Greinke, and we're going to sell the other pitchers. So we got about 30 players to put up on the auction block. Okay, so he's Dylan Cease, or I don't know how else you would pronounce that name. We'll go 9. And since he was with 35 on the max, I don't think anybody would buy him for 35, but we want to give people the option. Max Fried, or Fried. Thinking of the actor Hans Conried. That's why I'm thinking it might be Fried and not Fried, but it's Fried. I don't know if it's Fried or Fried. So why talk like I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. I need a pronunciation guide. Baseball should have one. Maybe they do it. I just don't know it. David Hess goes up at 10, and if you're really desperate for him, I'll give him to you for right away for 20. And I still haven't decided what project I'm going to do with OOTP 22. I would like to do a campaign next year, but whether or not I will have the time to do it is an open question right now. So 9, it's 16. Actually, we should make that 8. We should make that 8 and 16 for Christian Javier. I know hockey has a pronunciation guide, and Mike Emmerich was the guy behind that one. We have Sean Matinee. Some of these names I do not know how to pronounce. I've just been out of circulation too long. 112. Okay, so 795. 2 ways would be 398. We'll make it a 400. 400 deal if you want them. So I didn't make out with Gerritt Cole, but I did with Chapman. I got Chapman. The buy now price is $6,000, which I must have set yesterday. Todd Stottlemyre. I saw him pitch in. Let's see, he's going at 54. So put him up at the minimum of 28, and if you've got 55, you can get him. I saw him pitch in Dunedin once. For the Blue Jays in a spring training game against the Boston Red Sox in 1991. My first major league game, real regular season game, was not until 1996 when I went to Fulton County Stadium, because I had moved to Atlanta at the time. And we're going to put Rowe up at 12,500 and 4,000. And it was the Braves and the Dodgers. I think I mentioned this before. It was Tommy Lasorda's last series in Atlanta before he was no longer the Dodgers skipper. And of course, he passed on recently. So Godspeed to the Lasorda family. I thought Tommy Lasorda was great for baseball. Great personality. And I'm one of these people that thinks that you should have personalities in sports. You should have people that bring a personality to the table. Okay, so he goes up at 37. Thomas Hatch. I wonder if he's related to Richard Hatch, a survivor. Probably not. Uh, just a guess of mine. 912 on him. We got to keep one reliever, and my one reliever that I'm going to keep is Cody Hooer, who is an 80. Cam Hill goes at 9. Really want him bad, you can have him for 12. Okay, so we have 20 more players to get rid of. Aaron Loop of the Rays. His stock has gone, his rating has gone down 1. I wonder how they evaluate players during the off season and for a season prior to this one coming up where they only played 60 games. I would think that would be kind of be tough to pinpoint how good a player is. Okay, so he's 12, so I'm going to put him in at 11 and 12, 24. I have a feeling sure will go well. So we have 2 more relievers to get rid of. Tony Watson, known as Tone Ranger, and I'm not even going to worry about how he got that name. 30, 112, 33 is 40, 145 divided through. We'll go 75 on him. There was a pitcher in the 90s for the Giants named Alan Watson, and I had a friend at the time, that's all he would talk about is Alan Watson and how he thought he wasn't a great player. 9, 10 on Yamaguchi, who's dropping like a rock in the OOTP market. And of course, it's kind of funny we're talking about markets today, and you got the stock market doing all kinds of gyrations with the Reddit people getting into that. Okay, that'll be 6, so we'll put them up at 8. Luke Mall, the former Tampa Bay Ray. We'll keep Astudillo, and we'll get rid of the other 2 catchers. Okay, Marchand is going right now at 38. And the median price on him is 50. I'll go 55 on him. This would be 51. We'll round it up to the nearest fiver, and it'll be 55. So we have one more catcher to get rid of, and that's Rowdy Reed. Told you I love those Washington caps. 30. Those caps the Nationals wear with the W, because it's a logo that the Washington Senators used. 36 with a 30 and 40 for Mr. Reed. If you see that trade auction, and something happened. I think one of my players sold. I didn't see it. Something just flashed on the screen and I didn't catch it. So Muncy, is that right? We're gonna put Muncy up and not Brenly. Let's see. Brenly is an 86, although he's actually a catcher who plays first base. And we're going to go 11, 12 minimum on Muncy. I'm feeling a little ambitious. We'll go with 1300 on him for the buy now price. Usually I split the difference and go like 1250, but we'll go up 1300. Play my hunch that he might go at 1300. Okay, so we have 3 second basemen. Keep Jeff Kemp. Kemp's going to wind up being the reserve catcher for life on my team. We'll go 7-9 on Andrew Romine. Great utility player. Well, I wouldn't say great, but he could play multiple positions. And from my previous episodes, I love the players who could play multiple positions. It just gives you more flexibility when putting together a team. Schrock, let's see, he's the minimum he's going at is 55, so that's 49. I'll just see if anybody wants him for 100. But if not, if he goes sold for 24 hours, then I get 25 perfect points back. Yeah, I really screwed myself on the shortstop. Let's just hope I don't need a shortstop anytime soon. Matchin. Now I have 981 points, so I could probably we'll go 7. We'll do Jerry Ryan here and go 7-9. Player card has been put up for auction, and no, I don't want to see my simulations. But thank you for mentioning it to me. I'm just going to get a player from the auction house because I could get an auction player with 1,000, almost 1,000 perfect points, and he'll be better than anything else I have right now. Let's look for a historical. I think historical players are better to get. All the non-live cards. I like to call the historicals. And we're going to get Leo. Actually, no. Jose Valentin at 101. That's a card you could flip. I'll buy it now. So Jose Valentin now joins the team. And we can get rid of our lesser shortstops. Aladino is a 7. Another Jerry Ryan special for you. Have you ever watched Star Trek? Well, it wasn't Deep State Nine. It was Deep Space Nine, not Deep State Nine. Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. That Jerry Ryan was in that as the Borg who comes over to the good side, to the Federation, and they called her 7 of 9. Cole Tucker, another 7-9. Okay, we have 4 left fielders. Kiner is the one we're keeping in the corner. Jonathan Davis. And this is going to be another 7-9. Brett Ebner. How much you want to bet this is going to be another 7 of 9? Yes, it is. 7-9. Curtis Pride. Oh, this is a hot card. This is 28 minimum, and we'll go 60. Well, actually, we'll pump it up 10%. Go 75 on it. So we're almost done. We have a few more outfielders to get rid of. We've got Ralph Kiner, Hermosillo. This will be a 6 and an 8. Try to get rid of them. Okay, get rid of Johnny Callison because he's an 83 and JJ Bleday is 89. 12 and 1550 seems to be the medium. A happy medium. So we'll do that. And what's next on the docket? Okay, we got 2 center fielders. We got Christian, who is 1,200. We'll go 11-12 on him. And one more card to pull. That's Cy Seymour. He's staying where he is, so it's going to be Scotty, and he will go a 6 and an 8. So I hope you enjoyed this bonus edition of the Perfect Team series that I have been doing, though this last, about 9 months or so now. We just crossed the 100 subscriber mark yesterday after I did yesterday's part. So you're going to see some supersized episodes this week. The various projects I'm doing. Grand Slam Wrestling should be tomorrow, Tuesday, February 2nd, and we're going to do every match on one of the cards to celebrate the 100 subscriber mark that I reached yesterday. Very honored to have gotten so many subscriptions over these last 9 months for something that's kind of a niche thing to do on YouTube. But I always liked board games, and I like these computer, like these board games ish that you could play on the computer. It's a nice little hobby to have and keeps you busy during these times of COVID. So this has been Big Polly coming to you, wishing you well, hoping you have a good week. Looking forward to the Super Bowl on Sunday. Take care, everybody. Be kind to everybody. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. And bye bye for now, everybody.